Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Keefe Black tapping in. How everybody out there doing? Hope everybody out there doing all right, doing what they need to do, taking care of themselves and whatnot. Something is on my mind. I just wanted to tap in real quick. I wanted to talk about, sometimes America feels like, what I'm saying, a cage for rats. You know what I mean? The older I get, I'm starting to feel like, we really are living in a simulation. That's what it's starting to feel like. I'm feeling like this shit is like the Truman Show. It's all starting to feel like it's some type of social experiment, you know what I'm saying? Starting with like the food, you feel what I'm saying? Like you can't really trust shit nowadays when it comes to the food, you know what I mean? Like you'll have two items that look the same. One will say organic and the other item won't say organic. So if this is organically grown, for example, you know what I'm saying? This will say it's organically grown. This is the real shit. What is this right next to it that looks the exact same that is not organic? You know what I'm saying? Some 3D shit, some 3D printed shit. They printing out 3D printed meat now. I don't want to eat that shit. Y'all can eat that shit though. You know what I mean? It's like you can't even trust the food these days. The food, you gotta watch and read labels, read the back. You know what I'm saying? They'll have like 40 ingredients. I thought this was just steak. You know what I'm saying? Why does it have 40 ingredients? It's just supposed to be a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? Or I thought this is supposed to be milk. Shouldn't it just be milk? What is Xanax gum? What is Chaka Baka? Whatever it's supposed to be. Why is that on the back of the milk? You know what I'm saying? Why does it have 40 ingredients? And we wonder why people is catching cancer and diabetes and this cancer, that cancer at a high rate. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even trust it. You gotta read everything thoroughly. I should be able to just pick up what I need and just go. You know what I'm saying? Can't even trust what you eat. You really, really gotta read labels these days. Like I'm reading everything. You know what I'm saying? Even though you still might be getting scammed a little bit, it's better to be safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying? Two, like drugs. You know what I'm saying? I say like the drugs, like a lot of the stuff that they say is supposed to heal us. It just suppresses things, you know what I mean? They like to social experiment with different vaccines, and I feel like they experimenting on us with like different vaccines and different drugs and trying this and trying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody's guinea pig. That's why I feel like it's very important to practice like holistic health to save you trouble in the long run. Like really, really take your health serious because I'd rather be in control of my health and let these people be in control of your health because they trying to hook you on some shit. It's like selling crack or something. They trying to hook you on some shit that you're going to be hooked on for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important that you take care of yourself, man. Eat well now while you're young or even while you're old. Start now, work out, do what you need to do so you could avoid these things in the future. I don't want to be a victim. I'm trying to live my whole life, if possible, God grace, man. Trying to live my whole life, never on no medication. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal for me, or just working. That's the biggest scam of the biggest scams. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good things about America. You could come here and make nothing out of nothing, make something out of nothing and change your life for the better and become something. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of great things, but it's a lot of shit that I see now that I'm older and my eyes is open. It's like, damn, bro. It's like if you let them control how you think and how you move, you'll be a slave for the system for the rest of your life. Like work, like I was saying with work, retirement at 65, 75 years old. That's not for no reason. You know what I mean? If I work, let's just say I work from I'm 18, I should be able to quit this shit at 50 max. You know what I'm saying? So I could enjoy another 25 years of my life. They say the average life expectancy is 75 years. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to live 75 years, let me retire at 50 or 40 something. Why got to work till I'm 65 or 75 to get my 401k? Because they're not expecting you to live that long. They don't want to pay you out. They're hoping you crash out. They're hoping that you don't make it. That's just the honest truth. They're hoping that you don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Or working the 40 to 50 to 60 hours a week. Another scam, just stealing your life and taxes eating up the overtime. Or you're always hearing people bragging like, oh man, yeah, man, whoa, that ain't shit, man. I just clocked the 85 ball this week. I just worked 85 hours. Man, that don't sound appetizing to me. That don't sound appealing. Like, I get it though. You got to do what you got to do to get the money. But like, then you wondering why your eyes is yellow, your breath is stinking, and your health is declining. It's because we weren't designed for this. You know what I'm saying? This is not our natural state, but they forcing us to make it seem like it's the norm when it's really not the norm for none of us. You know what I'm saying? We were meant to experience life and live life. And don't get me wrong, you always going to have to do something to make money. That's just the world we live in. But the way that they designing it is to be a slave. They designing you to be Kunta Kinte. They designing you to be Django or something that you're not supposed to be. That I thought we were past long ago. It's like a hamster wheel for rats, or just getting in debt and they control you and you paying that for life, or credit card, you paying that for life, or you get a big ass house that you can't afford and they say it's the American dream, it's the American way. Like, the older I get, I'm just trying to see, I'm going to do it my way. I don't want to be another victim caught in the system. You know what I'm saying? Because if you let them get you, you'll just be on that hamster wheel. And like I said, I don't look like a rat in the, I'm not a rat. I don't look like Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't look like Stuart Little. I don't look like Master Splinter. I'm not, I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human being and a spiritual being. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? This life is meant to be experienced. And yes, you got to make money, but it's ways to go about things. So all I'm saying is, like, you make the rules for your life. You control your own life and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people, don't fall victim to the system because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? They throw it in your face and it's like, it's easy to manipulate people. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, man, think for yourself, and what success might mean to you, you know what I'm saying, might not be the same as the American dream, but it's your definition of success. And all I'm saying is chase that and get that and do it your way. You know what I'm saying? And stack it up your way. You know what I'm saying? Find the exit routes, find the solutions for you that make it work. Because if not, man, you're just going to be another statistic, man. And that's what we don't want. We want to live life to the fullest. We want to be able to be healthy so we can live life to the fullest and experience it to the fullest. We want to be able to travel and see this big, beautiful world out here, man. You don't want to get caught in the system. Use it for what it's worth. Make your money smart. You know what I'm saying? Work smart and use the system for what it is, because there's a lot of loopholes out there that you could use to take your life to the next level, man. And, all I'm saying is don't get caught up in the matrix and don't become a victim, man. Use it, work wisely and use the system to break free. But that's all I got to say, man. It's your boy Keefe Black, man. Drop it down in the comment box what y'all think, man. I'm logging out, man. All love.